Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Denver, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot.
You know, for Denver, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has confidence shooting from just about anywhere. He calls it off the bus range, explaining whenever you step off the bus, you can shoot it. That's my range. I practice it. Everywhere I shoot. I've worked on it before. Guys?
Oh, and it's tough for defenses to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, we've got Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Lee in a shooting guard. Murray with it. From deep three-point range. Lee misses. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Bogdanovich. Another shot. Bogdanovich on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Picked his pocket. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Lee's got 6 points.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. A good look from Bogdanovich. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
For 3. And the basket by Lee. 15 points in the game.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Ooh, poked away. Let's go with a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Denver?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Bogdanovich from long range. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 23.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Number 1, Denver. The Hawks second.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
Pass to Lee. Three-pointer. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Second in scoring, second in points off turnovers, and they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And their scoring average is the big one, if you ask me. It hasn't mattered what defense they're facing on any given night. They can fill it up against everybody. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Another one falls for Atlanta.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
1:06 left in the first quarter here.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Tipped away. And Young gets it to go.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Lee. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 16.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And the basket by Lee.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Here's Young. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Nine seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lee. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Denver, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Lee in at the two-guard spot. And for Atlanta, Danilo Gallinari out there with the Kongwu. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Herder in at the two. Here's Morris. Here's Lee. From beyond the arc and then some. Lee's got 41.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Atlanta's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Lee into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Knocks it loose. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And how about we check the numbers for John Collins?
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Lee, and connects again.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Bogdanovic against Barton. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herder. Drains the triple.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The three is up. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Knocked away. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Let's take a look at the best three-point shooters among this year's rookie class. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gallinari, the pass to Wright. Yet another steal from him.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The dive for the ball. Barton with it. Now Bogdanovic defending.
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wright. Will it go? Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammate.
Lee. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
It's Herter on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Atlanta.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
From deep. Bogdanovich against Jokic. Here's Lee. The 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Denver, building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Looking at Denver. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nikola Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Oh, and it's Collins, that time on the assist by Bogdanovich. Collins has got his second bucket on the night. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown?
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got 20 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot. not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Lee by himself.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that? Wow.
Man.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Oh, Jokic with the block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Denver has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Lee. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. That's tipped. And he drops it.
Powerful jam! Woo! Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
Barton, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Nabbing another steal.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's Young doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Knocked loose. Capella, the pass to Young. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Capella.
6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Jokic passes to Barton. Here's Lee. Defended by Bogdanovich. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Hunter on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Hunter. Bogdanovich has got 23.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Hunter against Jokic. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu checks in for Collins. Gallinari comes in for Hunter. And Wright subbed in for Bogdanovich. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Pass to Wright. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, that is textbook fundamentals there. The mechanics very solid, serving Wright well on that shot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the wing. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep three-point range, Lee misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Poked loose. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts.
And again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he goes in for the dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Outside Young. Here's Collins. Got a hand on it.
Well, I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Lee. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And he gets it to go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he jams it home with authority.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Three-pointer. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Atlanta with it. To the inside. Tries to snap the cold streak.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined. Good. Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
First one falls for him. is in. 2 from the line that time. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Damian Lillard out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Winslow. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for the Nuggets, Jokic is out there with Gordon. And there's Maverick. Then there's Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. So the Nuggets win the tip. And here is Murray. Denver passing it around. Here's Lee outside. It's good from long range.
Now, with the smaller defender on you, that three-pointer is too tempting not to take.
Lee with the steal. Takes it inside. And Lee with the stuff.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Ingles. And in that game with Houston, he did not play well. And the rebound by Nurkic. Winslow against Gordon. Bledsoe kicks to Ingles. Knocks it loose. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Lee gets the bucket.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
And now, here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. No good on the three. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there. And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Lee with the steal. Fires for three. And again, Denver with the triple. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Winslow. Denver able to drain the three. Lee with the steal. From deep. And the rebound by Nurkic. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Jamal Murray. Third in shooting percentage, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's a strong accomplishment. Third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Lee really making a difference here.
They can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three-pointer.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Bledsoe against Lee. From deep three-point range, that shot no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon with that vertical and limb. Please try someone else. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Lee. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. Jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Simons surveying the D. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Let's see some of the numbers here for Damian Lillard. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.